Good morning, everyone. Finally, after so many tutorials of mine, today I will talk about something that I actually know about. Crazy. So, how do you receive such an abstract thing like your own art style? You don't. I mean, it will come to you eventually, and there is no clear definition of that term. Some people think that your style is the one that you want to do most, or the one that is easiest for you. And some people think that is a specific traits of your work that is only yours, like black and white color palette or round shape of eyes, for example. But does that really mean that most realism artists don't have their art style? Well, as it always so, the truth is somewhere in the middle. So gather around, all young artists. Today I will tell you a parable about my own journey and how we know anecdotes can teach you a lot. Throughout the history, new artists was trained how to draw in studios of more popular and skillful artists by copying masters' work. That's exactly what my first art school thought was right thing to do. We had no art theory, and the only thing that I learned there was how to replicate others and how to be a snob. And here is my first advice for you. Copying someone's work is a great art exercise, but will it help you with finding your own style? Hell no. Instead, learn all the needed theory for the thing you want to draw, like anatomy or color theory, and just then try to replicate it, but only from your memory. Try it multiple times, and the repeated difference in stylistics might define your art style based on what you attempt to draw. Okay, but what if your memory is shit? Oh, my dearest friend, welcome to my situation. I have something that I call visual memory blindness. I cannot remember anything visually. Just imagine how fun it gets when I look at myself in the mirror reflection like on the unknown new person each time. It costs a lot. With a problem like mine, there is no way the method above will work. I am physically incapable to draw new things without reference. That's when it gets subjective, and yet quite logical. Recognize what you're interested in and what you think is visually interesting and attractive. Now take one picture and replicate it many ways. Think more about how you can change it to make it look more to your liking. At some point, you will find a pattern in your work that is your preferred style. Another thing that you can do in order to train your art style is finding one thing that you're most passionate about and drawing it many times, combining many references, or from your imagination if one is available, like different faces or vase shapes. I know, obvious thing, but people usually can forget about simple stuff. And if you are just learning how to draw, never, and I mean never, use too specific art tutorials that tell you every move and gesture. It will only damage your ability to do art independently. Choose more vague art tutorials that can be applied in any cases. For example, simplifying shapes can be a great start. That's why I'm a math teacher, not an art one. Just remember, anything can involve in making a decision on the style you will call your own, like your preferences, art school you was going in, laziness, craziness, but most importantly, your mistakes. For example, when I was doing my drawing for the VT model, I did not know about Smart Object feature and how to connect layers in a rigging program that I used. So I had to redraw my art so the base color, shadows and the outline will be on the same layer. That's a delicate task, so in order to help myself, I made outline wider in some parts. But then I thought, hell, that looks cool. And for a while I had this thing as one of the features of my art style. Then I added really saturated colors and outline for strong shadows, and here it is, my weird art style is all done and ready. But hey, you draw in total different styles sometimes. Moreover, you draw in that style more often. If you are talking about my watercolor art, then yes, this is my art style too that was influenced by artists that I like and by my second art school, which specialty was pencil and watercolor sketches. Who said that you cannot have multiple? Until you're working somewhere where it is important to have similar style over and over again, I recommend you to experiment with it. Fuck, change it every single day if you wish so. There are many things, and you will be super lucky if you will find the exact style that you will like till your end. Me personally, I love to try new shit. After all, as a universe-themed VTuber, I am a constant in being not constant. And if somebody does not agree with the shit you want to call your style, just know that rules are made to be broken, especially in art. And there is a lot of magical words like fuck you, knock it off, vata fairfoot, vata la mierda, or иди нахер. Hope you liked that video and it was somehow useful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye! And just then, try to replicate that. Fucking. And there's a lot of magical words like fuck off and fucking shut the hell up. Sorry, there's my lovely headphones, which are out of charge, and they're now going to call for help. And it's gonna shut the hell up.